Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? It is July the 1st, 2018, late afternoon, and I want to talk about DigiByte. In fact, let's unite with DigiByte. So this is going to be a short video. I'm in another goofy mood today, and no, I don't drink. Actually, someone asked me that the other day, little off topic, and they said, hey, you want to go out for a beer? So it was kind of a friend that really didn't know me. And I said, oh no, I haven't drank in about 30 years. And the guy looked at me like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I was an alcoholic or something, which I'm not. I just stopped drinking when I was I'm 60. I think I stopped drinking when I was 30, 32 years old when our kids were little. Anyhow, when I tell people I don't drink, they're like, oh, you got a problem? I'm like, no, I just don't drink. Anyhow, let's talk DigiByte. Hey, sorry about the low budget logos, but that's what I'm going with, okay? Those are from my buddy Rollerball on Twitter. And yeah, so I want to talk about a couple of things. Again, I'm kind of in a goofy mood. So again, for those of you that have heard this a million times, bear with me, be patient with me. I break easy, okay? So on another channel that I do, I only have one YouTube channel. On another crypto that I do, one of my friends, John T. Bonte from across the pond said, hey, you should think of a tagline. So he did, and I use a tagline every time I do this video for this other company I'm invested in. So one day I said to myself, you should do that for DigiByte. So I haven't done that many videos on DigiByte. So I'm starting to do them now on DigiByte. So I did like 3 or 4 little videos after I found out that the DigiByte awareness team existed. Again, huge shout out to Rudy and Derek that allowed me graciously to interview them. I forgot to put it in the link below, but I'm going to put it there. Why am I pointing like this? I have no idea. I could just say it. I could put it in the link below. I'll continue. So I kind of said, hey, for the tagline, like it doesn't have to rhyme. Someone said to me, hey, Crypto Mentor 99, these taglines don't have to rhyme. I'm like, you're not. So, no, a tagline is just kind of a tagline, okay? So I've gotten a whole bunch of them, but let me give you the latest batch. And you know who absolutely crushed it? I mean, absolutely crushed it was the man, the myth, the legend, Rudy from the DigiByte awareness team. He sent me this yesterday, and I'm like, I got to make a video just on that. So Rudy crushed it. I'm going to put this up to the screen, and I made a duplicate. I'm going to read it myself. It's at the bottom. Rudy says, this was on Twitter, right? Rudy absolutely crushed it. He didn't give me a one-liner. Get a load of this. So at Crypto Mentor 99, the future is bright because the dollar is in sight. I didn't say it. He said it. Make sure you hold on tight. It could be a wild ride, but things can change overnight. Yes, you've got it right. I'm talking about DigiByte. I got to say that again. Again, on Twitter at Crypto Mentor 99. The future is bright, not because a dollar is in sight. Make sure you hold on tight. It could be a wild ride, but things can change overnight. Yes, you've got that right. I'm talking about DigiByte. We may go from a tagline into a rap. I don't know. I'm not musical, but let's do this. Let's expand my little puny idea of a tagline if you've got more to say, evidently Rudy did, and I appreciate it. Future is bright, $1's in sight. Make sure you hold on. Hey, if you want to give me a couple of lines, we'll take it, and I'll do more videos on that. Okay, awesome. So Rudy, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want to talk a little about bit about DigiByte's price, which is why a little bit of a lead-in with Rudy's tweet. So no pun intended, hang on tight, because I'm going to talk about DigiByte. Again, sorry for the low budget, but okay, I'm working on it. Be nice to me, okay? So this is the last batch of taglines. Gabriel D says, great video, live long and prosper with DigiByte. Now, I think this gentleman's from Germany. I don't know why. Is it off scanner? Hail to the chief encouragement officer. Oh, DigiByte's got no cellulite. Oh, and by the way, DigiByte just had a board meeting yesterday, and I've been promoted to CEO of DigiByte. Yeah, Chief Encouragement Officer. I claim that title. No one else can use it, okay? So off scanner, DigiByte's got no cellulite. Okay, there you go. And actually, the title of this video, Let's Unite with DigiByte. You're like, Crypto Mentor 99, you're a genius. You thought of that? No, I didn't. Map to success. He says, Crypto Mentor 99, use mine next. Let's unite with DigiByte. Okay. Martin King says, I've been in DigiByte since 2017. Martin, you're a good man. Andrew Cunningham, DigiByte at the speed of light. That's been used a few times. Shipseeky says, Crypto Mentor 99's knows DigiByte. Hey, my mother always said I had a face for radio. So Sheepseeky, right. My nose knows DigiByte. Do you guys remember Jimmy Durante? Google him. Anyhow, I get my nose from my mother. Again, I've got a face for radio. The future is bright with DigiByte from Andy. Lawrence M, DigiByte to the moon. Grape Ape 104, DigiByte, no end in sight. DigiByte Jack, brother, do it right with DigiByte. West Coast Peanut, good stuff, unbiased. Okay, so let me just kind of end with this, but I want to preface this a little bit. Because I just want to preface it. Whoops. So I've been getting Cliff High's reports for a while. And normally when I do videos about them, you know, I don't read like the whole 5 paragraphs if I'm talking about like Litecoin or DigiByte or something, because these reports do cost $99, and I don't want, you know, people to think that content creators come on and, but I saw a video, well, actually I saw 3 or 4 videos in the last week where YouTube people, whatever they call me, content creators, whatever, we're kind of reading paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. And when you buy Cliff's reports, it's kind of like, don't do that, okay? So I got the report, right? Jump out, and where's it at? And interestingly enough, and I don't want to draw this out for 10 minutes and just waste your time, but Cliff had, so a disclaimer, okay? I'm not saying everything that Cliff says always comes true. I feel in some ways, and I'm being totally serious, I'm like a news reporter, you know, when I do videos on Litecoin and someone says, hey, Litecoin's going to 10,000, I'll do a video. If someone's like, Litecoin's going to $1, I'll do a video. I don't necessarily believe in it, but I just want to give everybody what I'm learning. That's what the whole channel is about. August 14th, 2017. Like, I'm going to do a channel, let people know what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and what I'm investing in. That's what I'm doing, okay? So I'm not, you know, I don't know Cliff High, and again, he's a bright man. I don't believe everything he says, and you shouldn't believe everything I say. So anyhow, but he actually says a lot about DigiByte, and I'm being serious. Now, there's always a ton on Bitcoin. There's always a ton on Ethereum, as you can imagine, right? And there's always a ton on Litecoin. But actually, Litecoin only got 3 paragraphs. DigiByte got 4. So, again, I want to speak in generalities and not read four paragraphs. But he had a lot of good things to say about DigiByte. And one of the things that he said, which another YouTube guy talked about it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, you're not supposed to read the 4 paragraphs. And actually, well, anyhow, I'll just stop there. As my mother would say, if you don't have anything nice, don't say it at all. So that there's a wrinkle that's going to be removed right about now, okay? And that you'll see the results of that wrinkle being removed on or about July 15th. Now, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of Cliff's reports, you get understanding in hindsight. Like, he says stuff, and then you go back a week later, 2 weeks later, like, oh, and then after it happened, you're like, oh, that's what that meant, okay? There's a little bit of deciphering that you have to kind of do with these. End of 2018, first half of 2019, he uses the word exceptional. And this was kind of interesting, that there's an increasing, how would I say, understanding of new people getting into cryptos that will be attracted to DigiByte. It's climbing, it's escalating. Did I say it's rising? And then this was kind of interesting. You'll hear language like, oh, how much did DigiByte go up, like in basically CoinMarketCap? Or, you know what, let me read this again and make sure that I get it right. Yeah, there'll be like a running story of which cryptocurrencies did DigiByte pass up. So that could only mean one thing to me. And I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer nor the brightest bulb in the bunch, but that has to be related to price. But you'll hear talk of which cryptocurrency did DigiByte move up on. So anyhow, again, Rudy, Derek, the DigiByte awareness team, I got to do another video. I said that in my last video. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Cliff High's report, good stuff. And there were a few, and I'm not trying to tease you, but again, this video is about DigiByte. There was a few tokens out there that he didn't say that they're not going to make it. Excuse me, LaCroix, anytime you want to sponsor my channel, answer my email. I'd appreciate it. Lost my train of thought. For those of you that are making comments, I still don't know how to use the chat box, which I'm sorry about that. Anyhow, Crypto Mentor 99, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for your support. It's all right to DigiByte. I think that was mine, or DigiByte with all your might, or something like that. But Rudy, thank you. We got to do another video. Again, I'm just trying to act a little silly, a little goofy, and I'll end with this. I wrote down license plates. Can you see that? I don't know about other countries, but I think in the United States, of which I live, or that's where I'm at, I think in every state you could have like 7 digits in a or like a word or several words. So like you could have, it's 7 digits, but at least one of them, right, somewhere in the 7 has to be like an apostrophe, a dash, a hyphen, or something. So if there's anyone, because I'm going to look into this myself. So I'm not going to tell you to do something that I'm not doing. In the United States, they call them vanity, V-A-N-I-T-Y, vanity plates. And they're maybe $15 a year. It's not that much. But if anybody anywhere in the world watching, listening, if you have a DigiByte custom vanity license plate, I want to see it on Twitter or Telegram, or send me an email, and I won't use your name, at cryptomentor99@yahoo.com. And if there's anybody in the United States that has like DGB or an abbreviation of DigiByte, but you could clearly make out that you're referring to DigiByte, let me know, take a snapshot or screenshot, and send it to me. But anyhow, appreciate each and every one of you. And I guess that's it. And if anybody knows how to help me get this stinking chat box, the whole point about doing these live feeds is to actually interact with my people. But the last time I checked, I've done it on 4 different occasions, and I probably put like 7 hours in to try to do something with this chat box. I've failed miserably. Anyhow, thanks everybody on Telegram for putting up with me, everybody on Twitter. DigiByte, appreciate you. I like what you guys are doing. And yeah, I'm just one little voice. I'm just trying to add, when I do these DigiByte videos, I'm just trying to throw my log on the bonfire of DigiByte, you know? So if everybody throws their log on DigiByte's fire, it'll get to be a huge fire. So anyhow, I'm a long-term investor. For those of you that follow me, I'm in this generational wealth for my grandchildren. Maybe I'll put the video link below where I had every once in a while, I'll do a video and I'll talk about crypto conversations that I've had with people. And I've had a few with my grandson who's 8. This past week, Wednesday, we had a sleepover. It was so fun. And we talk about cryptocurrencies, and he says, Papa, what's cryptocurrencies? I'm like, well, someday on your phone, we'll be sending each other money. And he's like, well, how do you do that? I'm like, I'll teach you. We'll get a wallet, and we'll get some DigiByte. And he's just totally fascinated with the whole thing. Because when he comes over, one of the ways that I like to, bless my grandkids, I'll give them like $1. I've got 5 grandkids, $1. Or like at the bank, I'll go to the drive-up window and get like a roll of quarters, a roll of nickels. And then when they come over, I'll just put, a whole bunch of change in their hands. Anyhow, so I said to my grandson, I said, I won't have to do that with my phone or my computer. I could send you DigiByte. He's like, really? Papa, really? Why would you want to do that? Because I said, I love you. And I'm going to do it with everybody else too. Anyhow, Crypto Mentor 99. Appreciate everybody. And again, sorry for the low budget, but I got to go with it for now. Love y'all. Let me know what you think. And as always, have a good day. It's Sunday here. It's probably Monday somewhere in the world, right? But anyhow, appreciate everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm doing the best I can. I'll get this group chat box fixed one way or another. Anyhow, appreciate y'all. Love ya. Bye-bye.